As the season opens, you can smell the fresh cut grass and hear the umpire yelling play ball. And after the first crack of the bat, we may not know the dangers that we put our kids in. In the United States, there's roughly about 30 million kids between the ages of 5 and 14 that play organized sports. 3.5 million of them are injured every single year, with 21% of those having traumatic brain injuries. Baseball and softball alone, there's 110,000 injuries every single year. And did you know that baseball actually has the highest fatality rate of all sports, with us losing between 3 to 4 kids every single year? The unfortunate statistics of these are an 8-year-old boy in Indiana that was simply just throwing the ball. When he was struck in the temple, he was killed instantly on the field. A 12-year-old girl, just at practice, missed a routine fly ball. It struck her in the face, and she was killed instantly, just simply at practice. Situations like these could definitely have stopped with a mask. Now, there are simple stigmas around wearing a mask. A lot of players believe that they need to be tough enough. Wearing a mask will not make you tough. This is their mentality, that they should be able to handle anything that is hit at them or thrown at them with no care in the world. Coaches actually believe that it stunts players' growth. And believe it or not, there's actually coaches out there that believe that a fat lip or a bump on the head will be a good reminder for players to make a better play next time. Now, as the players get older, in the 14-year-old range, they have a stigma that colleges will not pick them up. That if they wear a mask, they will simply be overlooked. Absolutely not the truth. Now, my daughter, Caitlin, who is 12 years old, she started playing fast pitch softball for the first time this year. As soon as she signed up, I immediately went out and bought her 2 masks, one for fielding and one for batting, because I thought it was a mandatory practice. Now, as the year went on, I actually had a parent come up to me and kind of thank me for making my daughter wear a mask, where made me question that why wouldn't she wear a mask? Because if you're going to wear a seatbelt when you get in the car, if a football player is going to put on pads and a helmet, and even soccer players wear shin guards, why wouldn't kids between the ages of 5 and 14 wear a mask to protect themselves? We all know that kids of this age do not have the fine motor skills that it takes to catch a line drive, to be able to stop something that's thrown at them at such a high rate of speed or hit at them at a high rate of speed. We all know that they need something else to protect them. If it's not comfort for them, it's comfort for the parent on the field, because we know that we cannot get over to the field fast enough to be able to take care of your kid if they do get hurt. Now, some statistics about a softball and little league baseball field. From the pitcher's mound to the batter's box is only 43 feet. And some of these girls in fast pitch softball are pretty good. They can throw in excess of 45 miles an hour. Now, you would think that the only one that would need to wear a mask would be the pitcher, because, well, she's in direct line with the batter. Not so. When the batter actually makes contact with the ball, it travels in excess of somewhere between 70 and 110 miles an hour. So that would leave open the first baseman, the pitcher, and also the third baseman of being the prime suspects for being hit with the ball. That's also not correct. Everyone on the field needs to wear a mask. Everyone is subject to a line drive, to an errant ball hit off something or someone that could end up directly in their face and also injure them permanently. Now, like I said, there are some reasons to wear a mask. Multiple reasons to wear a mask. For one, kids of this age are very prone to peer pressure. If we make it mandatory and part of the uniform for everyone to wear a face mask, there will be no more peer pressure. We will level the playing field, and if we level the playing field, everyone will be happy. Also, injuries in careers. Head injuries and facial injuries could be the end of a kid's career at 14 years old. And also, it's redundant but true. If a kid or a child of this age wears a face mask, they can concentrate more on the game than on the protection of themselves. And plus, as a parent, I feel more confident that my child is protected on the field than if she's just sitting without a mask on or any sort of protection, because I know that a line drive that is heading towards her face that she cannot protect will definitely make sure that she is protected. So in conclusion, there are some states such as Florida and Kentucky that are making some headway in this making face mask mandatory and part of the uniform, but no agreements have been made yet. So in some states, they make the parents actually sign waivers as if their kids were to get hurt, that they are not liable. This is something that has to across the board be mandatory. There is no reason in this world that we need to lose another child to a ball hitting them in the face. There's no reason in this world that we need to lose another loved one to a simple sport that can be just easily taken care of with just making something a simple practice across the board. If we lose another loved one just to this, it's a crying shame, because this is a sport that all kids should be able to play. This is a sport that we all should be able to love. And this is a sport that we all need to make sure that our kids are safe in, because our kids are our future, and this is what and who we need to protect. Because without them, we have nothing, and I would be at a heartache to see my kid and my daughter have no future in any sport because of one simple game. Thank you.